When I first got here, there was one crow was saying something, chirping to me. I don't know if crows have a language or if they just chirp or what. I don't know, but this crow was looking at me. Now a week or so ago, I put out some stale peanuts, a little styrofoam cup, and I've got a little bit more, not much. But generally, I finish peanuts. Generally, I eat them and finish them. I don't leave them, to get stale. But I have got a little bit more. I don't know if this crow had anything to do with that or not. Now, a couple of days ago, I was doing some work at a restaurant. This guy's got a bunch of tables outside, and there was somebody didn't quite finish their chips and salsa. Now, it's beyond me because this guy's got really good chips and salsa. If that had been my meal, I would have finished my chips and salsa and asked for more because they're pretty good about that. But this somebody had left their leftover meal with them 3 or 4 chips, and they're watching these crows come down and grab the chips. They wasn't after the salsa. Salsa may be too hot for them. I don't know. It's actually not too bad. But anyway, the crows are coming down, and I guess the crows are not very big. They could make a meal out of one chip. I guess that's a packet. I have no idea why I'm like dwelling on crows. I've asked him a few times. Now there's a term, a murder of crows. Now I didn't coin the term. It's out there. It refers to a whole bunch of crows. I guess it's because when they get in a pack, a bunch of them, they kind of become obnoxious birds. I'm thinking that's probably the reason they call them a murder of crows. But anyway, I'm just wondering how many. Is there a fixed number that is a murder of crows? I don't know. That's where you can't see it from here. It's too low. It's not quite high enough to be the Monument Hill, but I'm looking roughly toward Monument Hill. Sometime next week, I'm going to go get down there, hike up Monument Hill, see if I can get that brass marker and put that on YouTube, just so I've got it. Steve from Sidetrack Adventures was down there. He got a video from about 4 years ago. He got 2 or 3 places that I want to get to. Now that Amtrak derailment site from about 15, 20 years ago, he got that. I need to figure out exactly where that's at. Now there's another place over like in Mesa or Tempe, where there's some Indian ruins over there. I need to, he actually rode a Waymo over there. Beyond me why the guy would get into a Waymo. No, I don't think I'd ever get into a Waymo. I've covered that several times where in 4 or 5 videos where I videoed Waymo. They don't come out here to Avondale, but they do run in Central Phoenix. If you don't know, Waymo is a electric, completely computer controlled car. Now there was on the news where some Waymos were driving past some school buses with their signs out. It's just a flaw that's with their software, their programming. They don't know not to do that because it's all computers. There's no human driver, no human interacting with them in any way except to program these things. And they had another Waymo actually charged into where they was trying to arrest somebody. No, it's not without the Waymo's not without their flaws, and I don't trust them. I don't think I'd ever ride in one. Now, maybe they're safer than human drivers. I don't know. I've been with them in traffic. I've been in front of them and behind them in traffic in Phoenix, and they've behaved correctly. I've watched them drive down the road correctly. So maybe most of maybe they only got 1 or 2 serious flaws. I don't know. I'm asking my viewers here, would you hop in a computer controlled car, a car where the computers are running things? Would you trust, maybe it's that I've spent my life working on equipment and seeing stuff fail. I don't know. That's probably why I don't trust them. I spend my life working on equipment that I'll periodically say fail. Of course, I've seen people fail too. Seen people do some weird stuff. Not often. Now there's 2 or 3 places down here. Almost directly in front of me. Sometime I need to get down there. Lady had told me about a spot down there. I'm not going to give the exact location. I'm going to kind of pan back and forth. It's within this arc of Sterling Mountains down there. Said she had asked me not to give the exact location. She didn't want to trash, but it's a fair hike over there to drive in there on a fair hike. So I'm going to guess that anybody that does go over there Probably not going to trash the place, considering the fact it takes like a little bit of effort to get over there. There's another place that I'll probably put off till tomorrow morning. I have no idea if it's haunted or not. I do know 2 people were killed over there about 4 or 5 years ago. I've covered that a number of times. That guy, his wife had worked as a beautician. He thought she was having an affair with one of our customers. Now, whether she was or not, I couldn't tell you. But as the story goes, she went in and caught them. Now, I don't know if she was having an affair with him and he caught her red-handed doing the naughty, or if he just caught her doing the guy's hair or whatever. I couldn't tell you that, but he killed them both. And then, the police arrested him. And while he was in jail, he ended up dead, either at his own hands or somebody else helped him out. I couldn't tell you that. Sometime I'm going to get it with my ghost meter. I'll probably put that off till tomorrow morning. Anyway, let's keep life interesting and exciting, all that. Das Leben ist ein Abenteuer, c'est la vie. That one chick out there, Leben Sie wohl. Auf Wiedersehen, ciao, au revoir, adios, y va con Dios, das Vestania. Auf Wiedersehen.